Hey, what's up guys, Patrick, and yes, you read this title correctly. I am doing Road to 200 mil Slayer. I don't know what is possessing me to even attempt this ridiculous goal, but yeah, I'm doing it. So, since it's the first episode, before I get into anything, let's talk a little bit about what you can expect from the series. Mainly, I just want to talk about anything related to Slayer, such as the good drops I get, the XP I get, what I like about certain tasks, what I dislike about them, and overall which tasks I think are good to do and which ones are bad to do. Keep in mind though, everything I say is going to be my personal opinion, so you might disagree with me, and you certainly don't have to listen to me. At the end of each episode, I'm going to sell all the loot that I've gotten within that episode. I would keep the loot all the way to the end and try to build a tab, but there's just no way I'm going to be able to keep a Slayer tab all the way to 200 mil Slayer. It just seems a bit much, and I see myself running out of bank space, so I'm not even going to attempt that. So let's talk about some Slayer. Most of these clips were from the recent double XP weekend. I did no life a little bit, but I still had real life things to do, and I wasn't depriving myself of sleep, so I didn't get that much XP in compared to some people. Like, I went on RuneScape and I saw that some guy got like 6 mil Slayer XP in a day. On double XP weekend, of course. It's like, I don't even know how you do that, but even so, I still think I got a lot. For the entire weekend, I got a total of about 3.4 mil Slayer XP, which would obviously be 1.7 mil normal Slayer XP, so that's still not bad at all. I got some pretty decent tasks. Well, actually, I don't know why I just said that, because I cancel or block all the bad ones anyways, so all I do are decent tasks. I'll show you my block list some other time because I'm sure you guys want to see that. I just don't want to show it now because it's not complete yet. I haven't been assigned the last 2 things I wanted to block for some reason, so I'm waiting on that, but just in case you were wondering, everything on there and the other things I plan to put on there provides no benefits whatsoever in doing the tasks. The tasks are long, the XP's bad, and the money's bad. There's just no reason to do them. But outside my block list, there are only 2 tasks that I cancel, which are Dagonoffs and Terror Dogs. I know a lot of people like Dagonoffs, but you know, whatever reason they're doing it for, like to get charms. I don't need charms, so there's no reason for me there. And every time I go to Dagonoffs, someone's always there with a cannon already, so I just don't bother. I hate world hopping. I'd like to do it maybe 2 times at the most, and then after that, I kind of just want to give up. The only reason I chose not to permanently block them is because if I wanted to, I could go do Dagonoff Kings instead, which is good money, so I like to leave that option open, but I don't really like to do it all the time, especially if I'm trying to get Slayer XP, because, you know, they're bosses. They take a while to kill. And the second thing, the Terror Dogs. They are terrible XP, but you can get it done really fast. My main goal is XP, so I don't really care about fast tasks, but if I ever wanted a fast task for Slayer points, it would be good to leave that option open as well. So that's why I don't block Terror Dogs. Speaking of Slayer points, by the way, this was my first time doing Slayer since the recent Slayer update. The Slayer update was that they added a bunch of new rewards. There were some co-op ones, but I don't do co-op at all, so I don't care about that. What I care about is that they added 3 upgrades to Slayer Helm, and it's supposed to boost your damage and defense. The upgrade is definitely worth it. Honestly, when I use stuff like Turmoil and Overloads, I don't really notice a difference in my damage. I don't know if this is just me, but yeah, I don't notice. But with the Slayer Helm, I do notice, and I'm not saying that Turmoil and Overloads don't work. I'm sure they do, but I mentioned that as a method of comparison. The fact that I notice a difference in damage with the Slayer Helm is definitely a very good thing. The other reward that they added in was the ability to fuse your Slayer Rings and Ferocious Rings with the Slayer Helmet. The only reason I bought this was because it's a trimmed Completionist Cape requirement and I spare Slayer points. But other than that, if you really don't want it, or if you're on the fence about whether or not you should buy it, don't buy it. First off, even without having that unlocked, the Slayer Helmet now gives you the option to check how many more kills you need. I think that's inefficient and annoying because I don't really like the idea of having my equipment tab open just for the sake of being able to click my Slayer Helm. I'd rather just use the Slayer Ring for that. what this reward does is that when you fuse the Slayer rings and the Ferocious rings with the Slayer helmet, the helmet now has all those teleport options, which is also inefficient and annoying because of what I said before about having my equipment tab open. And to use the teleports, you actually have to go through more options now. Basically, having this ability unlocked gives your Slayer helmet the ability of the rings, but at the same time it sucks. Oh wait, no, I'm mistaken. It's missing one ability. If you're wearing the Ferocious ring inside Curadel's dungeon, it increases your damage, and if you use it on the helmet, it doesn't do that. So at this point, even if you still want this reward for some reason, you should at least keep around one Ferocious ring. Just a tip for you. Now I'm going to quickly show you a little clip of me selling all my loot. I'm not going to do a price check because there's just way too many items and the market price isn't completely accurate anyways, so it's better to just get straight to the point and sell it. It's especially not accurate since double XP weekend just ended. A lot of items went up before and during the weekend, and now that it's over, everything is crashing back to its original prices. Just so you guys know, I don't pick up most of my drops, and I still managed to make 11.6 mil, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'll explain why I don't pick up most of my drops next video, because I'm kind of out of time, and this is going to be one long series. So anyways, that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe. Leave some feedback too, because I'm still not exactly sure how I want to format these videos. So anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.